How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Enrique CTV, and today we're watching the third and most likely final trailer for Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Season 2. And it has a very, very special place in my heart because when I first started this channel, I decided to start with Mushoku Tensei, and I very much love the show so much. So the entire thing is up on the channel. Put it up here, that way you guys can check it out if you want to. I feel like I never did a final thoughts on the first season. I obviously shared my thoughts every time I finished an episode, but it was an incredible series. The perspectives that you got is something that's very unique to that show. Not to mention the growing up of characters. I mean, we see Rudy go from basically 0 to 15-ish. And just there's a lot of emotion, there's a lot of different things that go on in this world that's aside from just like magic and swords. And that's honestly, I love that stuff. It's more character driven, it's more about the relationships and the experiences that these people have, as opposed to I can shoot a fireball out of my hand. That being said, when he's shooting a fireball out of his hand, it's pretty cool. But let's hop into this trailer. Oh, yes, long awaited for sure, bro. I miss this music. Oh. Yeah, this is obviously gonna be, ooh, he is strong now. Okay, so we got a new team. That's obvious. I knew he wasn't gonna be able to do that by himself. You have to do this type of show with a team. Like, you gotta have people around, obviously. Oh. Okay. Damn. Well, obviously the animation still looks incredible. Holy shit. Look at these new dudes, new people. Oh, what the fuck? Oh god. No way. This is his depression arc, huh? There's no idea why he's with these people, but he just wants to be happy again. Oh, my boy. This is gonna be crazy. How much time's gonna pass by? Ooh. Dude, let's fucking go, Rudy. Oh my god, Rudy's so cool. This is gonna be such an interesting season. My boy, Zanova, let's go! Holy shit! Sophie, dude, this is gonna be a crazy season. So much is happening, but I don't know what's going on. Oh, let's go. Feels good. Feel like I'm warming up by the fire right now. July 2nd, very soon. It's very soon. It's not, I mean, it's not even a month away anymore. I'm filming this on the 5th of June. It's not even a month away anymore. You're gonna have that, Jujutsu Kaisen, Bleach. Oh, amazing. It's gonna be, July is gonna be an incredible month for just not new anime, but returning anime. It's gonna be so much fun. As someone who's now reacting to it on YouTube, it's gonna just be crazy because I keep up with it anyway. But I mean, now I can actually like show people like, dude, this part I was going nuts on. Because that's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be how it feels when I'm talking to my friends instead of telling them, dude, this was what happened. I just can show them. But yeah, no, that was incredible. An incredible trailer. I love this show, and it's just so unique. It still looks incredible. The little film grain on top of it, the way, just the art style, everything is so good. And again, the fact that you have all this fighting around him and he's having a character moment. It's all about characters, and it's not about him just being able to blow stuff up and kill everything. Granted, he can do that. Rudy is an extremely powerful, extremely smart sorcerer, mage, wizard, whatever you want to call him. So it obviously doesn't mean that he can't handle himself, because he can. Handling himself with a group that big is interesting. It seems like he's gonna be around this group for a little bit and then travel alone. Or maybe like alone, this group, alone, the lady that was she just took everything, if you know what I'm saying. So I have no idea where he's gonna go from here. I can't wait to see Paul. I mean, I'm hoping we get some of those moments. You know, obviously every Roxy moment is near and dear to my heart. Eris is probably having the worst time, even though he thinks she just left him. Oh, it's such a good show. There's so many good things. Obviously my girl Ghislaine, love her so much. It's just, there's definitely just a lot going on in this season, and to be fair, the show itself, there's always a lot going on in that show. I mean, think about the amount of things. I mean, we have 2 turning points in the show. The first one completely flips the show on its head, turns it from a like magic slice of life show, kind of trauma show, into this like survival show of like dealing with monsters and having like really getting into the Adventurers Guild and stuff like that, and dealing with all these different things and factions and peoples in all these different lands. A lot of traveling in this show. It's something that you just don't see fleshed out this well. You really don't. Something that really stuck with me, the music was really good. The entire way the music was really good in the show. There wasn't a moment where I wasn't thinking in the back of my head like, oh wow, the music's good. I mean, the same thing happens with, I watched Made in Abyss, all of that's up on the channel. Probably by the time this is up, all of it's going to be up on the channel. That show has incredibly good music, but that show, I verbally say it because it just like brings it out of me. But this show has really good subtle music in the background. Like it fits perfectly in the scene that it's almost like you're not even thinking about it. It just feels natural. Everything about the show is natural, despite it having magic. But I can't wait. I'm like, even though we got magic, even though we have all these things, all this great fighting styles, and all this mystery going on, like what's Orsted doing? He's my homie. I don't know. Haven't read anything, any of the source material, but after what happened with Orsted, after the Turning Point 2, in that video and afterwards, I had said I just don't believe him to be a bad guy. He would not have healed him. He would not have like shown even remotely any mercy if he wasn't like completely a bad guy. So I think there's more to him. I think he's a very complicated character, probably like a step up from Rijerd, because everybody sees Rijerd in this like, or it did originally, in this bad light until Rudy helped him, and I think it's going to be the same way, and we just it's going to be tougher though. I don't think it's going to be as easy as it was with Rijerd, because even though that wasn't easy, it also felt like it was a lot better to deal with, because he was convincing people to be okay with him. He was showing the figurines. He was having them do specific missions that kind of bettered his reputation and just overall try to help him. And the way that people started looking at him affected the whole curse. So people started being okay with him. And then by the end of it, everybody was like, oh, whoa, you're a superb. I thought they were evil. Whoa, you're so cool. Like, that's the last thing I think we see of Rijerd with like a random group of guys. But yeah, I do think Orsted's not a bad guy. I think he's just misunderstood, and there's going to be more to him and his curses, because the other thing he said is he hates the man god. And from the start, I hate him. I don't like him. The way he talks is very like, I'm the trickery god type shit. Just leading Rudy into these different ways, despite it helping, felt still very chaotic, to the point where I just don't believe him. I do believe Orsted in the sense that there might be something more to him, and I don't think he's leading him down the right path. I think there's way more to the man god than he's letting on, considering there's known apostles of the man god. And Orsted really doesn't feel like anybody knows who this man is. Like, we had no mention of it until we met him. We got glimpses of him, but that was about it. And we knew obviously he was connected to dragons, and he was in the mountains, and he was just kind of secluded, but he wasn't clearly to us doing anything wrong. But overall, I'm very excited. I can't wait to see everybody come back. It is really a show that's near and dear to my heart. It really shot up on my list ever since watching it. So I can't wait. I hope I see you guys there. So please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That way you are notified when I do post Season 2 of Mushoku Tensei. And hopefully I'll see you guys there. Peace.